Hundreds of people packed to Sahuarita Church late this afternoon demanding answers from Congresswoman Martha McSally.
It was McSally's first in-person town hall since President Trump took office. And our 9 on Your Side, Whitney Clark, was live out there, and she was telling us that about 800 people showed up to this event. Only about 250 were allowed inside. There were a lot of people outside upset that they weren't allowed inside, chanting, "Let us in."
This is something that we have seen at town halls being held by Republicans, both senators and congresspeople. For the last week or so, there is a concerted effort by Democrats and other groups to try to get in and really just have a chance to confront their various congresspeople for the cameras.
Okay, and we do have 9 on Your Side's Whitney Clark. She is joining us live from Nogales right now. I'm sorry, Sahuarita, that is. Whitney, what can you tell us?
Well, it certainly was a very enthusiastic, and we could say even at times rowdy crowd here, that they really wanted some answers from Representative McSally. Now, I'm told about 800 people showed up to this church here in Sahuarita, but because of safety concerns, only about 250 were let into this room. Now, the moderator said they got hundreds of emails and questions for the Congresswoman. She talked about everything from immigration to health care to Russia and President Trump's cabinet choices. Here's a bit of some of that conversation.
I can do my job, which is to represent you in the legislative branch. And if you review the Constitution, in Article 1, it's very clear what my responsibilities are. They're not to be spending all day roaming around Twitter to see what's being said and getting on people's news and talking about, I don't agree with this, I agree with that. I mean, if that's what you want me to do as your representative, that is not my job. I understand the concern. I totally understand the concern. But please understand that in the diverse district that I represent, where about half feel very strongly in one direction, about half feel very strongly in the other.
Nobody likes a liar.
Let's be clear from the beginning. Russia is not our friend. We have a number of illegals that are here. Some of them have been law-abiding, some of them have committed crimes. And because we've been sticking our heads in the sand for the last 20 years, nothing's changed.
They're not illegals, they're undocumented.
You are not answering our question. And I would like you to answer everybody who has asked a question, to answer the question and not go on some big tirade about something else. Just answer our questions on how you feel.
Well, afterwards, I briefly got the chance to talk to the Congresswoman. She says she's always happy to hear from her constituents, even if they are frustrated and yelling. And she did make the point that for the past 8 years, she has been dealing with people that were not happy with the Obama administration. Now, at the end of the town hall, they asked her if she'd be willing to host another one like this. And she said, of course, but immediate plans for that have not yet been made. Guy, Stella.
Whitney, thank you. A big